寶蓮寺天壇大佛嘅建成係香港佛教一個矚目嘅標誌。1993年，大佛第二層法界堂安置咗一幅白欖木木刻嘅版畫，名為《華嚴說法圖》。藝術要達到完美，都一定要技巧結合心靈，而佛教藝術就更要融合咗莊嚴慈悲嘅佛性。所以，當一個人專心一致從事佛教藝術嘅工作，佢其實就已經喺度修行緊。現年32歲嘅 Derek， 爸爸係英國人，媽媽係中國人。由細咧就好中意畫一種以佛教故事同埋人物為題材嘅佛畫。當佢16歲由英國嚟到香港嘅時候，曾經喺海洋公園做過假石山呢一類嘅藝術工作。
其實我89年係入嚟玩咋，唔係真係做嘅。我即係喺度裝下，喺度睇下有哇喺度搞乜嘢，咁怪嘅，用啲辣雞嚟辣啲畫出嚟，咁好玩，咁喺度玩下啦，唔係諗住做嘢㗎，咁做下先覺得真係可以玩喎，咁啊開始投入咯。
呢一幅《華嚴說法圖》係取材自《華嚴經》，而《華嚴經》所發揚嘅大乘思想係打破咗上座部認定不能夠同時有兩個佛嘅局限性，認為所有十方世界中遍佈一切佛，每一無數塵中又有無量眾生無量佛，所以提高咗人人可以成佛嘅學佛積極性。
The whole idea of this picture is to represent the 5 elements: earth, fire, water, wood, and gold. And as you can see, the idea of wood burning is to represent the element of fire, and the mineral paints is to represent the earth. The gold is the jewelry, parts of the decorative features in the heads of the bodhisattvas. And the water is the content of the wood, and the wood is the element that represents life.
If you love what you do, you don't have to put a label on it. Working with the monks, it's really important to understand the reason why I'm doing it, and the main reason that I've created these images is not just because it's my interest, but also it's to be in the environment to basically feel and express the feeling of compassion and wisdom within these images is very important. That's what I had to do, and I had to try and be in that state. So I spent a lot of time in the temple. I even lived there for a period of time, so that I could become part of their way. And I worked in 智蓮，嗰時智蓮未起嘅，佢有一個貨櫃，咁我哋每日返工都係入呢個貨櫃，呢個貨櫃就有晒啲板喺度。咁我哋坐喺度辣咯，咁辣晒咧，同埋上晒色，就拎去寶蓮寺安裝。我冇住喺寶蓮寺嘅。After 寶蓮寺 after doing the 版畫 I went to help 智蓮 do the statues, to help them create the statues within the temple.
Derek 能夠得到智蓮淨院嘅賞識，為智蓮設計咗咁多佛像。除咗係因為佢同智蓮淨院嘅法師好有默契之外，最主要嘅原因仲係在於佢喺呢10幾年嘅佛教藝術創造過程中受到佛法嘅熏陶，所以能夠喺佢作品之中表現出佛教莊嚴慈悲嘅神韻。
The greatest thing I learned in that time was not the skills, but it was the art of seeing. I had a master who taught me a lot about how to look at a statue, how to define what is good, what is bad, what is tasteful, and what is not. And that was my greatest lesson, was to learn from this master. She taught me a lot about the art of seeing through this medium, through this channel of sculpture.
開頭就個人好唔定嘅，成日喐啊，每半個鐘頭要出去行下咁啊，但慢慢咧就個人就定，可能有4、5個鐘頭就唔喐下，坐喺度嗱，就唔記得時間㗎。
it's more I learned one really important lesson, and that was the art of patience. I learned to sit down and do one thing for a very long period of time. For years, I just did one thing. I just focused on that one thing and nothing else. I put everything else aside. And that's what I learned. That's the biggest lesson I learned. And probably the most valuable lesson I learned. 我而家食咗齋都有差唔多12年啦，12年。咁我覺得個人係好似平靜啲，即係冇咁 angry。以前係有啲脾氣啊，同埋個情緒會低落啊 ，up and down。而家就冇咁多呢啲咁嘅 behaviour。我感覺係我同佛教係有緣嘅，有啲緣分。
東晉時代有一位塑造佛像嘅藝術家叫做戴逵，佢替靈寶寺做咗一尊無量壽木像，喺光色、點彩、黑形同埋墨鑄造法各方面都達到完美嘅境界，而佢係用咗足足3年嘅苦心構思嚟到完成呢個作品。由此可見，戴逵係用心靈嚟到接近佛，而先至能夠有呢一個傑作。而作為一位佛教藝術家 ，Derek 都同樣喺塑造佛教藝術作品嘅過程中，一步一步咁樣接近佛，塑造出自己嘅佛性。